The last few weeks have been really bad. I can't concentrate. Everything is in like a fog. Everything. The teachers at school, they're talking. I can't pay attention to them. It's like I'm 1,000 miles away from everything. But I talked to my friend today, Lindsay. She suggested that I try to do something like this, talk to myself, have some kind of a video. Hopefully, it would might. She said it would help clear my mind. I don't know, so I'm trying it. See how this goes. I might check back in a few days. Maybe not. This is just ridiculous. I don't know why I'm talking to myself. I guess it's easier to do this than to try to tell her I didn't want to do what she told me to do. The first time in like weeks, the fog, it finally cleared. Last night, my friend and I, we were talking, and he told me that he broke up with his girlfriend. They were serious for a while, but that relationship, wow, it just went out like a fireball. Finally, they break up. He has a bunch of stuff left over from the relationship, pictures of them together, stuff like small trinkets and stuff that she gave him. He wanted to get rid of it all. So him and I went to this area out behind his house, so down like by some drainage canal. We lit it up. That thing we set it on fire. Just watching it being destroyed by the fire. The risk of getting caught. Actually, we were there. One of the neighbors that was nearby came out and saw us doing this. We saw her talking on the phone. We decided to dip out of there. We left. Don't worry. We went back later, making sure the stuff wasn't still on fire, wasn't burning everything down. But when we ran away from there, it was the most alive I felt in weeks. Finally, I felt awake for the first time. It was incredible. Fortunately, I'm starting to feel it slipping. I'm going back into the fog. I got to figure out how to keep this going. Thinking about, since it was running away from there, it felt so good to be running the danger. I'm thinking about taking up running as a hobby. Hopefully, this will help. Hopefully, I can keep the fog away at least. Hopefully I can do something. I don't want to lose this feeling of being awake, alive, finally. I don't want to lose this. I tried running for a few days, but that didn't really work out. There was not a sense of danger, that sense of being caught, that we had whenever we were lighting the fire and having to run away from that lady that may or may not have been calling the cops. But luckily, I found something else. I found what it really was, that sense of destruction, that watching that box burn, all that stuff in it just disintegrate in front of me. That was what did it for me. That was what really woke me up, took me out of that fog. So, my friend, he likes watching stuff burn too, apparently. So he got something else. He has a pair of shoes that look really expensive, even though they're not. They're fakes. So we went out to this area, that cool looking area by our school. We were setting them on fire, we were taking video of it. So he was trying to show off that he can burn something really expensive, even though they really weren't that expensive. I was there, I loved the sense of the danger. It felt really good to do that. I guess I figured out I'm a pyromaniac now, so gotta find stuff to burn. Little sissy chickened out on me. We had been going and burning stuff every couple of days or so, every few times a week. It was helping to stave off the fog and help me to keep my mind clear. But about a week ago, we went out to go burn stuff at a park near my house, and it was just some trash that we were burning that we had. We gotten some food and we were burning the trash from it. Guy across the way saw us and started yelling at us, threatening to call the cops. So we ran out of there, but now my friend, he chickened out. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He's too afraid. I don't know. I guess it's not really that big of a loss because it had been losing its effect. That it used to be that I would really be awake and seeing things clearly whenever I whenever I would burn stuff, but the effect's been decreasing ever since we started. Don't know what I'm gonna do now. I need something. I can't live the rest of my life in this kind of fog. I need to find something to get me out of it. Finally, I'm awake again. Finally, I can see. I see clearer than I ever have before. Even before all this clouding started. Even then, I was not seeing as clearly as I am now. I was at school today. I couldn't concentrate. The teacher was talking, but nothing was getting through. Actually, nothing. It was. I just wanted to go. I just wanted to lie down. I just wanted to go to sleep. So I got up. I said I was going to the bathroom. Instead, just went walk a few laps around around the hallway, hoping to be able to concentrate, be able to focus a little bit, get something out of the lesson that day. It was so, can't even remember what it was actually over. So I was walking down the hallway. I see my friend Lindsay. She's in the hallway. She's talking to this guy, but this guy, nobody else is around. It's in the middle of class, so nobody else is around. He's talking to her, but he's like leaning up against her, like pushing her up against the wall. She obviously is not comfortable. Obviously wants to get away from him. She's scared. She looks to me for help, but she sees me coming down the hall. She looks to me. She really wants me to help her out. I'm over to this guy. I push him out of the way. He starts trying to fight me. I end up punching him and pushing him. He ends up falling down the stairs. He gets up. He's hurt, man. He's limping away. He ends up going out. He just leaves for the day. He goes out the door. He just goes to his car, walking like a hurt dog, limping away with tail between his legs. He gets in his car, leaves for the day. That fight with him, that felt so good. I'm awake. I'm seeing things clearly. I can't can't imagine how good this feels. How clear everything is. The sky is blue. It's so blue. Like it looks so nice. The grass is green. I see things I've never seen before. It's incredible. Me and Lindsay had a talk today. She was telling me that what the guy that I got into a fight with, what he was doing to her, how he was pushing himself on her, how he was talking to her, how he was touching her. She said that she was telling me that wasn't the first time that had happened to her. Her, her dad is a very, very bad man. He somebody needs to put a stop to it. She I know that she's going out of town for something tonight. Her and her mom and her little sister are not going to be home, but her dad will be, which is why I'm actually dressed like this. I'm going to be going out and paying him a visit. Going to make sure he never hurts her or any of her siblings, his wife, ever again. See you on the other side. I think I'll be more awake than I've ever been before. We'll see how this goes. Just got back from paying him a visit. I am now, wow, this beyond clear, everything. I'm like seeing sounds at this point. Everything is so clear. I talked to him. Okay, I went over to his house. It was a dark night. Everything was asleep. Everything was dead. I went over to his house. He's passed out in his chair. He's drunk at this point. Used a key that I've been over to her house before. Been over to her house before. Never really talked to her dad though. But I knew where the spare key was. So I took the spare key out. I open the door, go in. He's passed out in his chair. I go up. I take this. I wake him up, slap him in the face a few times. He's terrified. He sees me. Tell him that I know what he's been doing to his daughters. Tell him that if he ever does it again, I'll be back, and that this won't be for show. He's terrified. He's swearing to me. He's pleading with me. He doesn't want me to hurt him. Tell him that as long as he doesn't do anything to his girls, he'll be fine. But I don't. Actually, I'm not. I'm awake now, but I'm not. Don't know if I can actually go through with it. I don't know if I actually use this on him. hoping to not have to. So hopefully you got the message, and I won't have to see if I can actually use this. This is what I'm just kind of scared at this point. This is what it's taking to get me to wake up. This is what it's taking to see through the fog. I don't know where I'm going to go from here. I'm terrified. Hopefully I can get it. Hopefully I can find something, some outlet, something I can do that I can actually deal with this and not have to go out and threaten to kill people. Lindsay introduced me to one of her friends whose little brother has been having problems being bullied over at the middle school, and she wanted somebody to go and rough up the bully, talk to him a bit, and get him to leave her brother alone. Since I think he's special. He gets picked on a lot. She's worried about him not dealing with it well. Lindsay came to me because she saw how much I was able to help her, and how I was able to fight that guy off. But well, to be clear, she does not. I swore him to secrecy. She has no idea that I threatened him. I don't think she would approve of that at all. I'm glad it's able to help her, and I haven't heard. I don't think he's done anything he shouldn't be doing, but glad to help her. But she has no idea about that. So I went over to this middle school. She was able to give me a description of the bully, where he was at. Ended up picking him off whenever he was leaving school. He walks home, and I picked him off, and I was telling him that not to pick on anybody anymore, especially that kid. I was terrified. It felt good to be able to be able to help somebody else, and at the same time being able to help myself with being able to clear my mind and be able to think clearly. But of course, it was nice, but it didn't really help out as much as the original fight did, or what really did at the visit to Lindsay's father. So apparently, I am now muscle for hire, which I guess is something that at least helps a little bit. Done a few more of those jobs, going out and roughing people up. Some, I gotta say, they are fun to do. A couple thieves, some more school bullies. The real fun ones, though. My favorite ones are the cheating now ex-boyfriends. Those are really fun to deal with. Rough them up, and get them shaking, get them scared of me, and tell them not what they're going to do, what they're not going to do. It's really fun. It's a great release. Fortunately, it's not enough anymore. I need more. I need more. I ended up can't sleep now. Instead of fading away, everything getting cloudy and tired, me getting tired. Now I can't even sleep if I haven't done something, if I haven't gotten into a good fight or something. I can't even sleep. I'm getting jittery, starting again, starting getting itchy. It's awful. So I started sneaking out at night, going down to like the bad part of town, getting into fights with, trying to find some drunks to get into a fight with. It's been more dangerous than I would like, but I need something. The fight last night did not go how it was supposed to go. I went out and I snuck out like I normally do, and I picked a fight with some drunk that was really loud and looked like he'd be fun to fight. Like I've done a few times before. We started fighting, and we ended up going to the ground, and then hit his head on the curb. He didn't get back up. He killed it. I killed him. I'm a murderer. I, I can't get what happened out of my head. I ran off. Now I can't stand being in the light. That's why I'm doing it like this. Like doing this video like this. Like I can't stand the light. I have to stay in darkness. It pains me. I'm uncomfortable. I'm paranoid anytime I'm in the light. I have to hide. I, I at the same time I still this killing him was did more to me than any of the fights, but I I'm a murderer. I don't know how to shake that. It feels awful. You can see I'm living under a bridge right now. I ran away from home after I started having anger issues where I would lash out at people over the littlest things. One day Lindsay and I were talking and we disagreed about something, and then next thing I knew I punched her in the face. Once that happened, I knew I had to leave. I ran away from home, started living out far away from people that I can get. I don't want to hurt people. This is awful. This is just no way to live. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Living outside wasn't working out. I would have a place to stay for a while. It would be good, secret, relatively dry, but then every time people would just come up to me. Some city workers or just some kids messing around, they would come up and find me, and I would fly into a rage. And I think the third time, I think it was, after the third time that happened, I decided that wasn't working anymore. I had to get a more permanent solution. So I came here. I think the owners are out on vacation right now, so I've been staying here for a few days. It's really nice. It's nice to be back inside living like a human again. While I've been here, I came to the realization that this need for violence and conflict in me, I shouldn't be fighting it. I think this is something that I should embrace as part of who I am. So, I have a plan. I have a plan now. I know this plan is dangerous, but if I'm going down, I'll go down in a blaze of glory. And as long as I live, terror will go before me, and violence and bloodshed will follow. There's this guy I've been in touch with. He should actually be here any minute now. He's been talking to him, getting stuff set up. He's going to bring some stuff over, calling them the tools of my ascension. Can't wait for this whole thing to get started. That must be him. Hey, looks like you got all the stuff. So how much is this going to run me? No, this price is no good. You gotta lower this. No, don't shake your head at me. I want to tell you something. You're gonna cut this price in half, or I'm gonna cut you in half. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not proceed in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Do not pass by it. Turn away from it and pass on. For they cannot sleep unless they do evil, and they are robbed of sleep unless they make someone stumble. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, that shines brighter and brighter until the full day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know over what they stumble.